I have always had a fear of dying. That I would be nothing. That every semblance of Timea would disappear. So at 41, while I had a fear of dying, I certainly didn't think it was going to happen to me then. It came out of the blue. A ruptured brain aneurysm. Only 1 out of 5 survives with no deficits. And that was me. I had lots of time when I was lying in the hospital between the scan and waiting for my first operation. You're literally hanging between life and death. That's when you start contemplating your life. That's when you start really going inwards and going, am I ready? Do I have any regrets? The night before my first surgery, I actually put a public Facebook goodbye because they weren't sure if the surgery was going to work. When I saw the outpouring of love on Facebook to my goodbye message, I realized that I basically was witnessing my own eulogy, that I was seeing what people would have said about me at my funeral. I was like, wow, you don't get this experience ever. And then I thought, but why not? Why aren't we telling each other the impact we've made in each other's lives and how special we are and all of those beautiful things? The moment I started telling people how I feel about them, that's when the relationships got much deeper, much more special, much more vulnerable, much more open, much more honest. That's when you can talk about the real stuff, not shoes and handbags and cars. The reason most people don't share how they feel is fear. People are so afraid of not being accepted and not being loved. But what they don't realize is that actually the only way you're going to be loved is if you give love. It's a two-way street, and one of you has to be brave enough to take that first step. Community, which is created through connection, has been lost a lot in this world. But I think the more we nurture community, the more we'll create connections, and the happier we become. Find your tribe, love them hard. If I had had the aneurysm experience without my tribe, I don't think I would have survived. I believe that love and support and healing energy added to the reason why I'm still here today. Yeah, it's all about love. Love makes the world go round. For me, talking about death isn't a morbid thing at all anymore. It's become something light. There is this great quote that says, death isn't as serious as you think. And I just love that because I find we as humans generally take our lives way too seriously. And then I'm like, oh wow, we don't have to take death so seriously either. It's not as bad as we think. I'm now okay with whenever I go. Not that I want it to happen soon, but I just have this reassurance that it's all going to be okay whenever that is. It's given me the courage to face my fears and to not live in fear anymore. When we start living from that place, that's when magic happens.
Thanks to all of you who helped make this film possible. All of our films are totally crowdfunded, so if you'd like to continue to support us on our journey, check out our Green Renaissance page on Patreon.